Well, that Bobcat, I think, sat in there for like a year or more.
It was like
You're
2
probably
years.
wondering, like, why would Chris allow this?
And so am I. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Oh, start off with a good morning cough.
Yes, I know, right?
How are you feeling today?
Phone's not. I'm fine. I'm good. Sorry. I'm bouncing because I'm sitting on a pillow. Yeah, that's what we do when we're short.
And we do this right here too, as well.
Yeah, so if I have to do this a lot, I'm adjusting this pillow
Speaking of pillows.
Yes. What?
Well,
yeah, whatever happened to that?
So
Whatever happened to that weird pillow that you ordered?
It's the perfect pillow, by the way.
Okay.
It's different
It's
than
not
my
weird.
pillow, which I've heard is an entertaining story or something that's very heartfelt and like, I don't know. It's a neat story. I guess the My Pillow, apparently he gets an epiphany and hears from God to create this pillow.
Okay.
But that's not the pillow I got.
Is this the real story?
That's not the pillow. Yeah, no, that's a real deal. No, seriously.
Like that's what they advertise? Like
no, there's a story.
Epiphany.
Like this guy's like selling movie rights to his life story.
Okay. Oh.
Because he was broke, and then he creates the pillow from God.
Wow.
But that's not the pillow.
So it makes you feel like you're sleeping on a cloud with the angels or something.
Something, right? Something. That's not the one I ordered. The one I ordered is
it's not that
the perfect pillow.
Oh, okay.
And I can't wait to show it off. It's like a bridge, so you can slide your arm underneath it, and I can put my arm underneath you and not get circulation cut off.
One.
So, update
but where
on
is it? You've been talking about this thing for 2 weeks.
So,
I'm like, did it get lost in the mail?
I'm pretty sure it's legit. I ordered it.
When?
I've had some mishaps with that before. It's shipping from China.
Okay, but why would it take this long?
It's China. The communist people of China are stopping this thing from they don't want me to have sleep because they know how what I do for this country. They're stopping it.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's.
I've got a couple of things. Actually, I have a
international mail. I don't know. I don't understand it.
You really can't guess. And I also have a wax sealed stamper.
Mm-hmm.
I knew that was coming from China.
Isn't that from the Wish?
I got that one. No, that wasn't from Wish. Okay. I bought sunglasses from Wish.
Okay, and it came
like a month later.
Yeah, okay.
So anyway.
There's nothing like Amazon.
But I didn't, right, we get spoiled. I didn't realize this, though, until it says, hey, good news, your item is shipping in China.
Yeah, right.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
But Amazon is like awesome.
This was like 3 weeks ago that he ordered this pillow. So I'm like, honey, are you sure? Because he made a mistake one time. He thought he ordered one of our kids, I don't know, swim shorts or something. And the kids came in the mail. Our sons did it. And I'm thinking like, it'll be here. And then he kept asking, when are my swim trunks coming?
Board shorts.
And I said, let me check. And then he never even ordered them. So we're like, what? Okay.
Yeah. So I've been known to make a mistake or two.
But I ordered them and they came the next day with Amazon.
You know what? I am looking though, and I'm wondering if this might be good marketing because by the time it gets here, I'm gonna miss like a lot of sleep. So I'm gonna sleep really well by the time this thing gets here. Okay, so you're gonna have
to give them a bad review.
I don't know. Like if it's,
I don't know.
We'll see if it's worth it.
Yeah.
We'll see if it's worth it.
I don't know. I like to give reviews, but sometimes I don't know. You forgot the timer. See, you just messed me up now.
Time keeps on ticking.
Okay, so are you going to ask me how I'm doing?
I did.
I didn't want to run
Listen,
this morning.
you're
I didn't.
No? Why?
No, but you know what? I was looking on Amazon this morning instead of having my quiet time. I'm like waking up and I'm looking through my phone. Yeah, okay. Anyway.
You know,
Oh, never mind. What?
Nothing. Well, I mean,
I was going to say something, but.
Just do it. You can do it.
No, you can go. Finish what your thought was. What was your thought?
Oh, nothing.
Okay.
No. Nothing important.
Well, mine's not really important either. But I was kind of laughing at, how I give the news. It reminds me of, remember that old time Christian show where they do prophetic stuff.
Oh.
And he's like, what do you have on the news, Rexella?
Oh, Rexella, the little lamb. Yeah.
I thought her name was like Drusella or something. Rexella?
Dracula.
I don't know. It was like, they're old. And I actually looked them up the other day. I was like,
is she still alive?
Yeah, they are. Apparently. Van Empey or Jack Van Empey. Those people.
I think that they died years ago and they've stuffed their bodies.
I don't know. But they were people that read the headline, like to link them to like prophetic words.
Yeah. And she sounded
and
like
they
a little
always
lamb.
say, oh, Jesus is coming, and we're getting closer to the end of times. And I don't know if they're still, but anyway, when I read these headlines.
So you're Rexella.
Yeah, I think so. But
right.
I'm not doing prophetic stuff, telling you like the end of the world is coming in next week.
Actually, it's like pathetic news. So like this is.
It's funny / weird.
Yeah.
And strange.
I like it.
Like I was going to talk about the Elder Fight Club, but I'm not, because I don't even know why. It's really sad.
Oh.
Because apparently these women were accused of, and I'm not even talking about this headline today, not to make fun of it, but it caught my attention. When you read headlines, it catches your attention. So it was 3 women accused of having this fight club in an elderly assisted living facility. And basically they would make the dementia patient fight. And I guess they bet on it. I don't know. I didn't read the whole thing.
That's sad.
Yeah. So it's, I was like, that's
the headlines,
just wrong.
The headline sells, but yeah,
that's wrong.
It gets.
Yeah. But anyway, so I wasn't like laughing about that.
That does remind me of my favorite teacher story though.
Oh my gosh.
It involves Bill Chin. Bill Chin, if you're watching, you can chime in now. We were out at the playground and I noticed none of the kids were playing. They were all in a corner, huddled around a picnic table. What were they doing by the picnic table, one asks? Well, they were cheering and they were jeering and they were gambling. You know what they were?
What?
They were gambling over. They have there's a bug here in Florida called an antlion that creates a pit.
Oh my
and
gosh.
catches ants that fall and it eats it. Well, if you put 2 antlions together, they fight to the death. And so Bill Chin had engineered a gambling ring in the 5th grade.
Wow.
Where they would find their fighters and pit them against each other.
Oh my gosh.
At the playground, yeah.
And you actually would gamble.
Yeah, he was like the Don King. He's probably like promoting boxing or MMA right now. I don't know what happened to Bill Chin.
His mom's like, what did happen to your allowance? My antline didn't win this week. Is that what they are, antlines?
They're antlines.
Okay.
But Bill was the promoter. I think he would take a cut of everyone else's fighters
He's
coming
the promoter.
in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
He was the brains. In 5th grade.
That's awesome. Anyway, okay, so I was thinking about this headline the other day. I saw it. It popped up today again, but it was when I saw it, sometimes like I'm reading things really quick and it caught me. I'm like, why is this really sounds funny? But it was the headline today says rescuers carry exhausted 190-pound dog down mountain trail. The first headline I had read, it says rescuers rescue this exhausted 190-pound dog off a mountain bike. I thought it said bike, but it was hike. Anyway, he's a Mastiff. It was in Salt Lake City.
Is it the kind that comes with a barrel on their neck and they normally rescue people?
No, that's a Saint Bernard.
Okay.
His name's Floyd. You know how with animals, Congo, and Floyd, the Mastiff, was hiking the Grandeur Peak Trail.
He was hiking.
Did you ever hike that one?
Did he let someone know?
In Salt Lake City? Did he let? Yes, he was on a hike. I don't know. I think he was with his owner.
Oh, okay. So he wasn't like alone. He's not like, hey, I'm going up hike.
Anyway, you know how hot it gets in Salt Lake City.
Yeah, it's horrible.
So he got up to the top and he wouldn't go down. So they had to call fire rescue. And they came to rescue him. And they put him on a stretcher and the
ladder went all the way to the top.
Took him all the way down to the mountain. It's near where we used to live. Salt Lake City.
Amazing. It's amazing.
So yeah, it is amazing. And then I have another one, which I don't get political. Okay, I don't. And I'm indifferent with this lady. But Jane Fonda vows to get arrested every Friday. She really wants to get arrested every Friday. It's for this climate control thing.
Oh, I thought it was Good Friday.
Climate crisis. Anyway, but it also brings me to reminds me of this other headline that I read. Same one.
Oh,
well, not the same one, but
she's
it's
showing
the
up and the party's happening.
Restaurant. Yep. Who?
Jane Fonda, man. Like, you go into a jail cell on a Friday. That's when you get all the fun stuff. Probably just bouncing around in the cell with you.
Yeah.
The harmonica player. You get classic.
I don't know.
She wants to party.
So anyway, this one was the restaurant owner living on roof until Bengals win a game. It reminded me of Jane Fonda.
Yeah. Well.
Did you hear that one?
I haven't. There are some crazy things. That's the version of the tree hugger, chaining himself to a tree.
Yeah.
And it's I feel sorry for these poor fans. It's their team can't win. The Bengals can't win. The Dolphins are in the same scenario for you NFL player, watchers out there. And I think that they're trying to tank for Tua, so they're trying to lose so they can draft the best player in the draft.
All right. Well, hopefully they'll win a game because he's living on his roof in Indiana and the temperatures are dropping. So
for me,
his wife will be bringing him some coffee and hot chocolate. And he probably has a fire pit.
For the Gipper. Win one for the Gipper. So
anyway.
Yeah. Look, have you ever, I don't know, there's a word.
Sorry. I almost fell off my pillow. Okay.
She's trying to get feely with me. That's what's happening over here. So there's a word.
Your Joker jacket.
I know. I took off the Joker jacket.
You had a Joker jacket. Anyway, it looks just like the Joker.
I'll wear it tomorrow so they can decide.
Something the Joker would wear.
Okay. I haven't seen the movie.
Yeah, we haven't seen the movie.
There've been I'm not going. I don't think I'm going to.
Okay, it's the Joker from like the cartoons, not like the Joker. Anyway, go on. I'm sorry I interrupted you.
You were just a lot of caffeine today, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
That's why I drink cold brew.
Yesterday.
Yeah. No, but the word intention, like I grew up around just people who a lot of times wouldn't, they mean well, but they, for some reason, whatever it is, they couldn't stand up to and fulfill their intention. So I guess if I say the word intention, give me like the one sentence that comes to your mind. Intention.
Kind of like a goal, setting a goal, or pursuing something that you really want to get accomplished.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love it. So it's like, I intend to do this, right?
Right.
And it's interesting. Something reminded me this weekend of an intention that I had for a very, very long time that didn't get fulfilled. And so it started when I was with the kids. We were driving.
On your bucket list.
And it still is, actually. This is still on my bucket list. We were driving down the road, and I'm not a hunter, but I saw something that I love. I saw a bobcat. It was huge on the side of the road. It was dead. It had just died. I didn't kill it. I didn't hit it. It was dead, and it was massive.
Okay.
It was bigger than the dog that was rescued.
Yeah.
And we're looking at it in amazement. And the neighbor comes out.
I want to hear this story.
The neighbor comes out and she's like,
another story.
That's the bobcat that ate 3 of my cats and a dog. And I'm like, ooh, we got to have this. This is a surprise. So I'm like, do you have a garbage bag? She's like,
this is the story. Okay.
I said, do you mind if I take it away? And so we took it. We tied it up in a garbage bag and we took it away. And we drove home. And my intention was to get this thing stuffed.
Yes. Which I'm like thinking.
Like, where would I put it?
Okay.
Right?
No. He was like, we homeschooled our kids. So he's like, oh, this would be a great, this would be like, we could look it up and find out how to do this on our own. At
first I was thinking like, we're going to do this on our own. And if you want to find out why I didn't do that.
Biology project. Science project.
Like, we'll learn about all the bones and how to be a taxidermist. Well, look up self-taxidermy. And you'll see some of the funniest animals that were created by men ever. But I swore the kids a secrecy. I took it home. We had a big giant stand-up freezer outside, and we threw them in there. Nobody knew. You didn't know for days because everyone that was there with me they were sworn to secrecy, and we were the only ones that were going to go to the freezer. But I didn't get it done.
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, that bobcat I think sat in there for like a year or more.
It was like
you're probably wondering, like, why why would Chris allow this? Why would she even allow this?
We had a dead frozen bobcat in our freezer.
I don't get it.
Listen, we're a large family, so we would send kids out
He was sitting at the bottom.
No, he was at the top.
No, at the black.
Oh, he was at the bottom.
Yeah, at the bottom.
But they would
black in a black bag.
And so when we would keep extra food in the freezer, right?
Yeah, and bread usually.
We sent, hey, can you go out to the freezer and we started calling the freezer the Bobcat. Can you go out to the Bobcat
freezer,
and get some more bread? And the poor kids, because especially, I can't imagine what it was like at night, because they would open the door and the Bobcat, who was frozen stiff, would like lean over.
Yeah.
His leg would kind of fall out and you had to kind of pop it back up and close the door.
Yeah, I don't.
Intentions.
At first I was a little scared, like to go to the freezer, but then I would, I was like, then it just kind of grew like numb to it. Like it disappeared. It wasn't even in my mind, but I don't know why I didn't throw it away.
So.
Oh my goodness.
Here's the thing.
That's not, I think I was just having so many, I was like in this tunnel having all these babies at that time that I just didn't think to do anything like get rid of the Bobcat.
So self-study here. The first thing was I picked up the phone to call a taxidermist, and they're like, yeah, we can do it. It's like $600, which to us back then was a lot of money. And I mean, it's still like a decent chunk of money.
Yeah.
And it's this much, and you're gonna have to wait like 6 months out. I'm full. And so what happened was this thing that I wanted became like it became bigger.
Yeah.
Right. It became kind of like past something that I could do.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is the longer it lingered, the spirit of the Bobcat, right? And and the more it just kind of became like wallpaper, just blended in.
Yeah, we just because it was there and we just ignored it. So, but it's like then it was like I think it was the thought of just having to go dump it. Like, where do we even dump it? Like, we just had to I don't know. We were making it difficult. So anyway.
It wasn't, but I took it. We ended up taking out 2 years later. The poor thing was just skin and bone. We cut open the bag.
I didn't see it.
And put it out there.
I didn't see it.
Me and the boys did. We gave it a proper send off to the buzzards, because buzzards would probably come and pick it. But there was I don't know. It was just all frozen. It was kind of sad. We said goodbye to the Bobcat. I still have a desire to have a Bobcat, but I won't get it that way. We're going to do it the proper way.
No, I don't even want it. Why? Why would I even have a Bobcat in the house?
I went in my garage, outside
His office.
House. My office. There you go.
Hanging up somewhere.
But I intended to do something and I didn't do it. And so my question is, how many of you have a Bobcat? You have something that you meant to do.
What?
You have something that if you rewind if you didn't see it. You have something that you meant to do, but it got bigger and more difficult, and you put it off and you put it off and you put it off, and then it just became wallpaper. And the poor thing stares at you in the face. It bumps at you in the freezer every time you open the door to go, and you just ignore it. And what I would say to you is to use that word intention like a good thing. Actually, my time management system now is completely changed. I just list my top 3 to 5 intentions every day, and I do what I intend to do.
And
so make it small. I guess
I think what happens when you do have that in your mind, it's taking up headspace. That mind, it's like another thing that you have. So when you do your intention or get that accomplished, whatever thing you have on your to-do list, you can finally, it doesn't even take up that space anymore, that mental space.
Because I guarantee if you're leaving it undone, it is taking up space in your brain and it's slowing you down for other things. And so get rid of your Bobcats. Right. And here's the way you do that. You want to know how? You do it. Make it small. Make it doable. Today I didn't require myself to run 10 miles, just one. Do something that seems like you can't lose. I can do this. So find something you've been intending to do for a long time and go out there and win in a small way. Take a step in that direction.
Yeah. And then you'll see that you've accomplished a lot, and you'll be proud of yourself.
Yes. Are you ready for the joke? All right. Joke of the day.
I think so.
let's see if I can nail this. When I was a kid, we used to have a dog, and people used to go by the house, and he would people he would chase people on a bike, and it happened
Your
so
dog. Okay.
yeah, and it happened so much. We finally had to take away the bike from the dog.
That's like
Jeez,
no. Okay, I get it. But I'm thinking about Floyd the Mastiff.
I know. It was
riding
so
this
related.
bike up the hill.
You didn't know. They had to take that bike away. Yeah. So if your dog's riding a bike, take it away. Do the rest of us a service. Have a happy
Hump day.
Is it hump day?
It's Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
Yes.
See you guys.
Bye.